Welcome to BorderDrip USA, your go-to source for U.S. immigration updates. In this video, we'll talk about the important changes happening in the family-based green card process under President Donald Trump's new term in office. As of April 2025, new policies, revised forms, and tougher vetting procedures are quietly reshaping how marriage-based green card applications are processed. These changes may appear small at first, but they carry serious consequences for thousands of couples trying to secure permanent residency in the United States. What is a marriage-based green card? A marriage-based green card allows the spouse of a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident to apply for permanent residency. For many years, this route has played a key role in keeping families united. However, under President Trump's renewed administration, the system is being restructured with a stronger emphasis on enforcement, fraud prevention, economic self-sufficiency. Key policy changes as of early 2025. USCIS, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, has introduced several critical changes that affect how marriage-based green card applications are filed, processed, and approved. Updated immigration forms. In January, USCIS released new versions of key forms. Form I-485 for status adjustment. Form I-129F for K-1 fiancé e-visas. These updated forms became mandatory as of April and May 2025. Submitting outdated forms may now lead to automatic rejection of applications. Increased filing fees. USCIS has raised application fees. When combined with legal fees, translation services, and document gathering, the cost of applying has become a serious burden for many low- and middle-income couples. Critics argue that these costs are intended to discourage applicants who may not meet the administration's financial self-sufficiency standards. Enhanced vetting and documentation requirements. More intense interviews. Officers now conduct longer, more detailed interviews, focusing on how the couple met, daily life together, joint financial management. Some interviews reportedly last over an hour, with questions designed to spot even small inconsistencies. Increase in RFEs, requests for evidence. Applicants are frequently asked to submit additional proof, such as joint bank account statements, rental agreements or mortgage documents, shared utility bills, joint insurance policies, travel itineraries and dated photographs, affidavits from family and friends. Failure to provide sufficient and credible documentation may result in delays or denials. Revival of the public charge rule. The Trump administration has brought back the controversial public charge rule. Applicants must now prove they are unlikely to rely on public benefits, including Medicaid, food stamps, housing subsidies. Proof of income must be at least 125% of the federal poverty line, or a qualified joint sponsor must meet that threshold. This policy disproportionately affects immigrants from low-income backgrounds, causing many to avoid applying altogether. Longer processing times and delays. Processing times for marriage-based green cards now range between 14 to 30 months, depending on location and case complexity. Biometrics appointments and interview scheduling are also facing delays. Internal agency slowdowns and expanded vetting are contributing to growing backlogs, increasing uncertainty for couples. Other immigration categories also impacted. The administration has also paused certain green card categories, such as refugee and asylum applications. While not directly related to family-based green cards, this pause reflects a broader effort to slow down lawful immigration. It also shows the administration's willingness to use bureaucratic tools to limit immigration pathways that don't align with its goals. The human impact of policy shifts. For many families, applying for a green card is no longer just a legal process. It's become an emotional and financial marathon. Challenges include stress of assembling detailed documentation, anxiety of enduring long interviews, extended waiting periods. Supporters of these policies argue they protect the integrity of the immigration system, deter fraudulent marriages, ensure economic contribution from immigrants. But critics point out, fraudulent marriage cases are rare. The new rules unfairly punish everyone instead of targeting actual abuse. These policies erode the principle of family reunification. Public opinion remains divided. Republicans tend to support tougher rules. Democrats favor a more humane and accessible system. Advocacy groups such as ACLU and National Immigration Law Center condemn the changes as discriminatory. What you can do now, April 2025. If you're planning to apply for a family-based green card, here are important steps to take. Stay updated. Monitor the USCIS website. Subscribe to immigration alert services. Prepare strong documentation. Submit detailed, consistent, and credible evidence. Organize all bills, photos, and written statements clearly. Financial readiness. Ensure you or your sponsor meet income requirements. Have tax returns, pay stubs, and employment letters ready. Hire an immigration attorney. Rules are changing fast. A professional can help you avoid common mistakes. Be patient and persistent. The process is more demanding, but many couples are still succeeding. Conclusion: marriage-based green cards remain a valid path to lawful permanent residency in the United States. However, under President Trump's renewed focus on enforcement and self-sufficiency, applicants are being held to stricter standards than ever before. With the right preparation, patience, and guidance, success is still possible, but the journey now demands greater resilience. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so you never miss an important immigration update. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.